All right, welcome back. And today I kind of wanted to talk about something that I've really been into, and that is Superman and Lois. So the show's kind of on the verge of being canceled right now, but is the first few seasons worth even watching? And I definitely want to tell Superman fans 110%. This show, the way they handle Superman is crazy good, especially in that first season. They handle Superman straight from the comics. They give Clark Kent the clumsiness that he has, that he should have, the giggliness he has. He's not a very serious person. Then, as it comes to Superman, he's very stone cold, deals with the situation, and is just the all around great superhero that he's supposed to be. So I think they definitely have great acting. They have great CGI, which is what we want to hear after the Flash, and they handle the whole show amazingly. So in season 3 they're dealing with a storyline of Lois having cancer, and she has breast cancer, so it's very serious, and the family in the show they have to deal with it, and they have to see Lois take the toll and her try to come to terms with what's going to happen and if she doesn't make it through it. And that's a very serious topic that I didn't expect to see in a Superman show. And I expected to see, when this show was coming out, was more of Iris's "We Are Team Flash, We Are Flash." So this was definitely a good surprise. And when it came down to the fighting scenes, they are awesome. They have Bizarro Superman in season 2, which I didn't expect to see. They have great scenes between those two. They have an awesome, every CW show has kind of dealt with the different multiverse in a different way. They have an awesome scene with dealing with those multiverses. And a thing to understand is this isn't the same couple, Superman and Lois, that was in the crossover between the Flash. So this is another version of them, and they are so much better. They handle this show like it wasn't even on CW. It wasn't even really connected to the Arrowverse. Honestly, there is no other connections other than Diggle is in this show, and I think that it's really cool to see all of the villains. Just Superman. It's so great. I think as a Superman fan, I was geeking out over this show, and I still am, because I just wanted something to give Superman the limelight, because he's kind of been on the back burner with Henry Cavill's Superman, and this really handled it. As you can see, I bought the first 2 seasons, and then up here I have multiple Superman comics, starting from over here and going, about the middle of my shelf. So I'm a huge Superman fan, and they flush out a lot of the serious situations that he'll find himself in, and the just the problems that he'll deal with, which I think is awesome. There's situations where you as a human being don't even know what you would do, let alone being forced to decide as a superhero. So if you're thinking about watching this show and you have no idea, you just don't feel like you're up for another crappy CW show, this is not one of those. So I definitely recommend you give this show a chance, and at least watch the first season, watch the first few episodes, because you will not be disappointed.